Hey, what's up, NFL nerds? We're back with another video today. Today, I'm actually going to be talking about Andrew Luck. Now, I'm sure that all of you have heard that he's planned to go into retirement. Um, it has been tearing him down mentally, and he can't take the injuries anymore. Um, Now, I really hate to see a player of his caliber and someone as respectful as him, go down early. Um, I completely respect his decision 100%. I understand why he's doing it. He has his own things to worry about. I know I believe his wife has a baby on the way, and I can completely understand why he is doing this. Um, I am honestly really sad that he's doing it because, even though I'm not a Colts fan, he is one of my favorite players. I've loved watching him play. Like, I love his personality. I love how nice he is. Like, he would get sacked and, be like a super good sport about it, and he's honestly just one of the most liked players in the NFL. Now I've got his stats here pulled up. Um, so over his career, he's completed exactly 2,000 passes. Out of his 3,290 attempts for 60.8 completion percentage. 23,671 yards, 171 touchdowns to 83 interceptions. Um, it looks like his ending quarterback rating is 89.5, and yeah, while that might not be a super amazing quarterback rating, he has put up some very impressive stats. I'd honestly be bold enough to say if he would have been in the NFL for a few more years and still put up the numbers he did, he would be in the Hall of Fame. 100%. He is a phenomenal player. He completely, I guess, earned the comeback player of the year last year. And it's honestly sad to see a player like him retire. Um, I hope he'll at least still be involved with the NFL, whether it be coaching or even an announcer, anything along those lines. I'd love to see it. He's a very respectable guy. He's one hell of a player. Um, I don't know. I had actually just woken up from a nap yesterday when I heard the news, and I had to close my eyes and reopen them and make sure I wasn't like hallucinating or something. I was like, there's no way Andrew Luck is retiring. Like this can't be real. Well, I saw it about everywhere and saw the press conference with him saying he's retiring, and man, it's crazy. Um Again, like I said, I completely understand his reasoning. He's gone through a lot of injuries. He's toughed it out, and man, I've got to say he has saved this franchise so many times. If it weren't for him, I don't honestly last year where they were considered one of the best teams, if it weren't for him, I think they would have gone 6-10, maybe 5-11. He saved that team. He is a huge playmaker. Now, what does this mean for the Colts? Um, they'll have, I think his name is Jacoby Brissett. They're having him take over, And yeah, he has experience with this offense. They'll be all right with him, but I don't expect them to really make a playoff run anymore. I now see them going 7-9, maybe 8-8. It completely depends on how he plays. He has a good offensive line now. In fact, honestly, probably one of, if not the best in the league. Probably the best in the league. They've got a very solid defense now. They've got offensive weapons. As long as Brissett can play well, I think they'll be okay. Now, yeah, he's obviously not Andrew Luck. He's not going to be, quite the playmaker that Andrew Luck is. But, I mean, you've honestly got to just be happy for Andrew Luck. And, Colts fans, just put your faith in Jacoby Brissett and hope that, he can perform at a high level. I've seen a lot of comments, from people saying, tank for Tua, Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback from Alabama. I've seen a lot of comments about, them wanting to draft a first-round quarterback. Well, I would say that depends on how Brissett does this year. He's got potential. He could honestly start on a lot of other teams. If he was traded to, the Dolphins, he could start. If he was traded to, honestly, probably the Titans, too, he could start. There's a lot of teams he could start on and be a pretty decent quarterback. Colts fans, I don't think the season is over for you guys. You guys have a lot of weapons. You have a good defense. You have a very good offensive line. I think you'll be okay. I don't expect you to have, a playoff run, or if you do, not a very deep playoff run. But I think you guys are set up pretty well for the future. As long as you can find another, good quarterback there, you guys are set. So, I think that's basically all that I needed to say on this one. I know this one wasn't really, as hyped. It was a little bit of a, quiet video. But Andrew Luck is honestly one of my favorite players, so I'm just, kind of trying to gather my thoughts on that one. But Colts fans, don't stress about it too much. I think they will be okay. Who knows? Jacoby Brissett could surprise us all and perform really well, because in 2017, when he started the whole season, their offensive line was trash. So now that it's good and he should have a little bit more time to throw, I mean, Jacoby Brissett could have a really good season too. Now, I don't expect him to be a, top 5 or even top 10 quarterback like Andrew Luck is. But, I think he'll at least have a good season. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video, and I will see you next time. Later.